Felicia, what happened the night police raided your house?
On October 31st, the Texas Rangers with 4 police officers came knocking on my door. As I approached the door, they gave me, I guess it was a search warrant, and they basically just came in and they searched in my house. They basically ransacked my house is what happened, for evidence that they never found. And they basically told me that somebody had accused me of selling pornographic photos of my child. And I explained to him that I did not do this. I'm not that type of sick person. And it hurt me deeply because my child is very close to me and no child deserves to go through that pain. So as I was sitting there, the CPS lady came in. She told me to go to her office. I volunteered to go, talk to her maybe for like an hour or two. Told me that somebody had basically told them that I was over there selling pornographic photos of my child, which is something I can't do. You have to be sick-minded to even think like that. So as I was sitting there, she asked me, well, I guess they also had accused me of drug usage and prostituting. And I admitted to what I was doing in the past.
So those two claims against you were true?
Yes, and which I had admitted. But like I told them,
what kind of drug use?
I was using meth on and off, and the prostitution was back since, I want to say, July. And I admit
July this year?
Yes, sir. And so I admitted, and I sat there and I told them with tears, I couldn't do something like that to my child. So she questioned me for about 2 hours. So as I went home that day, they kept my child there with no evidence, and now they're basically accusing me of being a sex offender, which I don't understand why.
So there's an open investigation into
There's an open investigation, but they have not charged me with anything.
You ever take compromising photos of your daughter, naked?
No,
or?
I never have. That's sick.
You did meth around your daughter?
I didn't do it around her. She was in the household, but I just...
Well, if you're in the house, you're doing it around your children, right?
Yeah, basically. I mean, it's something I'm not proud of. I made mistakes. I'm not the best parent, and I'm sure nobody is either. But,
yeah, but like most parents aren't taking meth or prostituting themselves.
Yes.
I mean, I make mistakes as a parent, but I'm certainly not using illegal drugs in my house. I'm not prostituting myself. You know, I'm not breaking the law. I
understand that, but at the same time, even though I was doing what I was doing, that's just something I'm not capable of.
How can you take care of a child when you're high on meth?
It's just, it was a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes.
It's not a mistake. You're taking it intentionally. So if you're high on meth, is it possible that you did something inappropriate with your child?
Even though I was high on meth, that's just something I'm not capable of.
Why would somebody say this about you?
I was with this person for a short amount of time, and like I told them,
so you think somebody's doing it
out of retaliation.
Retaliation. What's happened since you've been accused?
It's just, everything's like a roller coaster. 1 minute, my family's talking to me.
Did your daughter get taken away?
She's temporary taken away.
Well, she got taken away.
Yeah, she got taken away. She got taken away.
Do you see her?
I see her every Thursday for an hour. I'm doing what I need to do in order to keep myself sober and to get my child back to where she belongs.
Okay. And I got to imagine that the investigation has to be cleared up first, right?
It has to be cleared up first, but like I said...
And if you're found guilty of this, I got to imagine you'll lose custody forever.
Yeah, but which I'm not going to be found guilty. That's the thing.
Okay.
From day one, I've told the law enforcement
everything
they've needed to know. I haven't been charged with nothing.
Or indicted, or?
No, nothing.
Okay. You have a boyfriend now, though, Justin, right?
Yes. It's been very hard for us.
Why is it hard on him?
It's just, I guess he's going through something with this, where he's at, and I can't. At the moment, I can't be around any kids, so it's hard for both of us as well.
All right, Justin made a tape, your boyfriend. Let's watch that.
My girlfriend Felicia is getting accused of taking pornographic pictures of her daughter and selling them over the internet. Because of all this, her daughter got taken. Sheriffs came into the house and they took her phone and they also took her laptop. I wasn't there when the cops came in, and so when I came home from work, cushions were left up, the bed was left up. I seen everything taken out of the drawers. I knew something was going on, but I just didn't know what. I finally found out that the sheriff took Felicia and her daughter to the CPS building. Once I got to the CPS building, I finally got to talk to Felicia. She told me that she was getting accused of taking the pornographic pictures of her daughter. And that's why our house was all destroyed. They didn't find any evidence. Only thing they told her was that they was going to keep her electronics until further notice. I believe that she's innocent. I know Felicia as a great mother. Every time that she is with her daughter, she takes good care of her. But as a result of all this, until the investigation is done and cleared up, I won't be able to see my children, and it makes me angry. And I'm very upset about it. And we need to get justice for Felicia.
All right, let's meet your boyfriend, Justin.
Hey, Steve. I believe Felicia, and I believe that she's innocent with these charges.
You don't believe that she's taken pornographic pictures of her daughter?
No, sir, I do not.
And why don't you believe that?
Because the 3 months that I have been with her, even though it's a short time, she has
You've been with her how long?
3 months.
Do you really even know her?
Yes. Yes, sir, I do.
You do know her?
Yes, sir.
Do you know that as recently as July she was prostituting?
Yes, sir, I do.
And that she's takes meth?
Yes, sir, I do.
Around her children?
Yes, sir, I do.
And this
know
is
that.
somebody you choose to be with?
Well, that's the past. Everybody have a past.
Yeah, I would say the past is like if you say 2 years ago, not this few months ago.
To me, anybody can change, and she showed me since I've been with her.
How did she show you?
She have not done any drugs. The prostitution have stopped. I even explained to her when I first got with her that all that have to stop because I do not do any of that. I see a change in her, and I'm going to continue to back her up.
How did you see a change in her? When you first started seeing her, she hadn't made any changes.
She had made changes since I've been with her.
When's the last time you did drugs?
I want to say back in July. It's been a couple months, but I've been
When's the last
sober.
time you did drugs?
July.
No, try again.
July the 18th?
Nope.
September the 18th.
There you go.
I have. But like I said, I've been completely sober. I wouldn't lie about that.
Since September 18th? When did
sir.
you two start dating?
We started at the end of September.
End of September.
Once this test comes out that she's innocent.
You know what? I guess I got to clarify myself a little bit here. What I'm upset about, what I don't understand, is you're not with your kids right now.
No, sir.
Because you choose to be with her.
Yes, sir.
This is somebody you've known for 3 months.
Once in years does not make a difference on a relationship.
It's
if you
not
love them or
even.
not.
It's not even 3 months. It's like 2.5 months, and it does make a difference.
Like I said, at the end of the day, for the drugs and the prostitution, that's all cleaned up.
Before you met her, were you putting your kids to bed every night?
Yes.
And now you're not?
No, sir. And that hurts me.
Because of her.
And it hurts me.
But it's a choice
okay,
you're
I understand
making.
that, but I'm making a choice because, like I said, she's going to do the right things.
You don't pick a woman that you've known for 2.5 months over them.
And I tell him, I do. I tell him to go see them.
Why don't you kick him out and say, when I'm cleared up with this and we can all be together, then you can come back.
And that is something we should have talked about. But like I said,
Aren't you being a little selfish too?
I'm just trying to get what I need to.
What happens if she fails?
So I'm not gonna fail.
If she fails today, what would you do?
If she fails, I'm going back to my kids.
You're going back to your kids?
No, I'm going back to my life because I cannot be with someone that have done, if they have done that to their kids.
Prostitution is okay.
It's not okay. It's not okay, but like I said, nobody's perfect. I know I'm not perfect.
Okay, I'm gonna state for the record, I, as a human being, am not perfect. I am far from it.
And
but what I don't do is put my kids in dangerous situations.
But not everybody.
Felicia came here. She's accused of child pornography. She wanted to come here, take a lie detector test, and clear her name. And we gave you a test, and we asked you, did you ever take naked or partially naked photos of your daughter to sell? You answered no. Did you ever sell naked or partially naked photos of your daughter on the internet? You answered no. Did you ever give pornographic photos of your daughter to anyone on the internet? You answered no. The results came back all the same to each question, and they came back that you told the truth.
I told you, I did not do this.
You haven't gone to rehab, right?
No, they're in the steps of putting me in rehab.
Okay, so I'm just telling you right now, as of taking no rehab or getting any medical treatment for this powerful drug, you haven't changed. There's no way. There is no way. Because we all know what meth heads do. They'll steal, they'll lie, they'll strip anything down to get what they need. And you didn't just decide one day to say, I'm gonna stop doing meth. It don't work like that. And I know that. And everybody knows that. Pretty much everybody except Justin. So, as glad as I am that you're trying to make change in life, which we want. I'm not trying to belittle you and not make you change, but I go through life and I just read, I pick up the paper and you read all kind of crazy stuff, and you wonder how people make these choices, right? But it's a newspaper, so you can't ask them. But I got a guy on my stage and I say, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? And nobody's telling you can't be with her, but go over and spend a couple hours with her and then go home to your kids. Right. Maybe this helps you when you go back home and you show the police and everybody else that you took this lie detector test. You passed it. And I hope, seriously, in the future you make better decisions with your kids. You can exit the stage.
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
Somebody's gonna watch this and say, you know what, she was brave enough to do that, I can do that too. Do you want to tell your story on the Steve Wilkos Show? Visit the link in the description to get my help.